It's officially winter, and that means we're one step closer to spring. Warm weather, sitting on the back porch chatting, long days, and that makes me happy. Okay, let's talk about food and what my goal is for today. Since I'm not hungry this morning, I'm thinking dirty fast till noon, have lunch, snack, dinner, keeping my meals low carb, keto, and high protein. I'd also like to avoid a lot of the ultra processed foods I normally eat. Now, with that being said, I am going to make one tiny little exception. This morning, I want to try the Alani Nu Winter Wonderland. I found it about 2 weeks ago, completely forgot about it, and I've still not got to do a review. Nutritional information. The entire can is 15 calories, 0 fat, 0 protein, and 3 carbs. Sweeteners they've used are sucralose and Ace K, 200 milligrams of caffeine, gluten-free, vegan. It also has biotin, B6, and B12. I hope it tastes as good as it looks because the can is fabulous. Time for the moment of truth, and I'm going to give it a sniff. It smells like something you'd buy at Bath & Body Works. Bottoms up. That made my eyes water. First impression, super tart. I don't know why the majority of energy drinks are sour, because I know they can make them sweeter, like the cherry slush. Flavor-wise, I'm getting a subtle hint of coconut, but there's something else going on I can't quite put my finger on. If I had to describe it, I would say that it tastes like sunscreen, and not in a good way. I'm glad I got to try it because it's interesting. Will I repurchase it? No, and I assume with a name like Winter Wonderland, it's going to be seasonal anyways. I think there's only one Alani I've not tried, and that one is the pink slush. If you've tried it and liked it, let me know, and that way I can be on the lookout for it. Since I'm not a huge fan, I'm not going to finish it off. I'm going to go grab something else to drink, but don't go anywhere because we got a lot to catch up on during the snack and chat. A few months ago, we received a notice about possible lead contamination in the water. And since the filtration system in the refrigerator is not magic, we bought the GE Opal ice maker. And we started picking up spring water until we can figure out a better solution. I'm going to add a packet of groovy grapefruit salty electrolytes. If you're like me and you have texture issues, just know this one is not gritty or grainy, and it dissolves like a dream. I'll have it linked for you down in the description box in case you want to go check it out and get more information, and if you end up ordering, they'll take a percentage off when you check out. We had some leftover turkey breast, so I chopped it up, added a little mayo, celery, salt, and pepper for a quick turkey salad. Then I grabbed a hard-boiled egg, 3 olives, and a few roasted almonds. The olives are Meseta Southwestern chili spiced. I'm still on the hunt for a cleaner option, but these are close. The only issue is lactic acid. If you have any suggestions, let me know. That's my high-protein, low-carb lunch. And to drink, I'm having ice water. First, a quick rundown of my snack and then we can chat. My latest obsession is pistachios. If I get the ones in the shell, I don't scarf them down at warp speed. Only 2 ingredients, pistachios and sea salt. Along with my nuts, a 1/4 cup of blueberries, and to drink, sipping on some water. Please excuse the constant color changes during this chat because one minute I'm going to look like a Smurf and the next, like I have jaundice. I wasn't even going to talk about this. I feel by even bringing it up, it just screams tinfoil hat and conspiracy theories. I swear, I'm not the type of person that believes everything they see online. Truthfully, I'm rarely on social media. I had no idea this was even a hot topic until I'd already noticed it myself and had a discussion with Chris about it. Of course, then, every time I got on my phone or turned on the TV, it was popping up. I'm not even going to get into that theory, the one where it's always listening. I digress. Let me rewind and get back on track. So, I live in the South. I'm in East Tennessee. I am accustomed to experiencing all 4 seasons in a week or a day. But let me just say that the past month has been extremely unusual. Take today, for example. Woke up this morning and the fog was so thick you could cut it with a knife. When that finally clears up, the sun comes out and it's in the mid-60s. Next thing I know, the sky turns black and it starts to hail. The really weird thing was, 15 minutes later, it started to hail again. And that time it lasted 3 or 4 minutes. It stopped again. No rain. And then it started to hail again. Then the sun came back out, and now we have 45-mile-per-hour winds. Currently, it is 66 degrees, but they're calling for snow tonight. Very unusual weather indeed. But what brought it all to my attention has been the fog, the constant fog. And at night, the sky's a weird color. Also, keep in mind, my area was hit hard by Hurricane Helene. Some of the towns near me were completely demolished. Hurricane flooding this far inland, unheard of. So I guess you could say our weather has been strange ever since the end of September. What I want to know is, have you noticed it too? Have you noticed the dense fog? The weird weather? The chat today was supposed to be on the changes I plan on making or incorporating for 2025. I will not be making any New Year's resolutions this year, but I'm going to start to change some things up. I may do a dedicated video on that. I'm going to end the chat now and go make me a tinfoil hat. At United Grocery Outlet, we found organic, grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef without any antibiotics or hormones for only $5.99. I threw it in a pan and added some Trader Joe's 21 Seasoning Salute. It's a blend of different spices and one of my favorites to use. While that was cooking, I filled a bowl with a ton of lettuce, a little bit of cheese, and I chopped up some pickles and then drizzled some pickle juice over top. I used the hot and spicy deli style, great ingredients. Then I added my cooked beef to the top of it for hamburger in a bowl. If you want, you can mix some sugar-free ketchup, mustard, mayo, and a little bit of pickle juice together and then drizzle that over top. I decided not to this time. To drink, I fixed another glass of ice water, and since I don't like lemon, I decided to cut up some limes and just added one of those. I'm officially done eating for the day. I'm going to go spend the evening watching TV with Chris. But before I go, just know, if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you as a part of my YouTube family, and don't forget to come on over and join the Facebook group. I'll have it linked along with a ton of discounts down in the description box just in case you order online. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the new year. Remember, you've got this, I love you, and I'll see you soon.